Well, this should be interesting, and I guess we'll start here. Salutations, kindred spirits. Welcome to a semi-impromptu live vertical stream. It's a Saturday afternoon, at least where I am in the outer regions of New Orleans, Louisiana. And today on my doorstep from Squash Publishing, Charlie Frye's new book arrived, and a couple of reasons that I'm doing a live situation with an unboxing here. Number one, the rumor mill says that soon YouTube will be investing a little bit more of their energies in live experiences with their creators. Hey, look at the people showing up. What's happening, y'all? Let me put these earphones on. This is very much a beta test. This is me streaming just using my iPhone. We're going to learn together if it sounds better with me having the AirPods in. Alexa, stop. Thinking I probably don't need music on this stream. That won't help the audio and just lead to copyright issues. So look at the kindred spirit showing up to say hi. As I start the stream as well, I am looking for feedback here, and maybe you'll watch this stream after the live. I'll likely leave it up unless this train wreck goes off the tracks, which is very likely in my universe. Try and bring you guys a little bit closer. Excuse the bobbing. Like I said, this is a new kind of situation. Although, let me explain this. I do go live in this situation quite often on the TikTok platform. And if YouTube does intend to focus some energies on sharing the creator's live stream in a vertical format on the Shorts platform, very likely y'all will see me on YouTube Shorts live more often. I have a good time doing magic shows on TikTok. If you don't follow me there, why not? At Conjure, I have magic parties there on a regular basis. Basically do an hour or two of magic 2 or 3 nights a week. So, hey, how's the audio? Let me know. A little bit of feedback in the chat would be helpful. And again, if you're just tuning in, we're opening Charlie Frye's new book, Slightly Unusual, from Squash Publishing. It says they're from Chicago, Illinois. We're going to open this book, look through it a bit, and if things aren't going too sour, I'll do some magic tricks maybe. Well, that's Charlie Frye in caricature form anyway, from, I think Tom Skaya does the illustrations. If you want to screenshot this, read about the book, now's the time. Or even better, just go to Squash Publishing. I didn't have to read anything about this book when it was in pre-sale. All I needed to know was Charlie Frye was writing a book. Excuse me. Charlie Frye's writing a book. Audio's great. Thank you. Tim, what's up, brother? I can't see the chat too well because I'm half old and blind. All right, no driving and commenting, Scott. I know you got this book. I think you got it before I did. I was jealous. Yeah, last night, yeah. Everyone's been getting their copies at Magic Live, where I wasn't. Charlie, if you're not familiar with his work, has been a valuable commodity to the variety arts industry, not just magic, but juggling and clowning. If I'm not mistaken, his original foray, he was a Ringling Brothers clown, a circus clown. I'm assuming some of that information is in this book. Hey, allow me to take the first look at it. I've been waiting for months for this thing to get here. And here's a better picture of Charlie. He is indeed slightly absurd. If you're not familiar with Charlie at all, I'm going to encourage you. I think probably the best course is Facebook, through his posts there, his reels, probably on Instagram as well, his short form videos, which showcase a ton of this material. I'm assuming the lion's share of it he documented over the last couple years during the pandemic. Why I've written this book, Coins to Glass. assemblies, mumbo jumbo, dice routines, minimalism, the eyeball vase, the cups and balls, the bag batel, playing with knives, the color changing knives. You know, we're interested in that. I don't know if we want to go through every single one of these things. Any card at any number. Charlie Frye's approach to that. That should be interesting. Eccentrics. These would be as sight gags, body gags, and things like that. Continue. There's a whole bunch of those. Can't wait to add some of the visual things that Charlie teaches us. And around the world in 40 years. Let's take just, I'll raise the table. Look at the quality here. What? You guys can take a little look inside this book. This would be Charlie doing some of his stuff. And maybe we'll just flip through the book. Maybe I need to stand up a little bit. Full color photographs and lots of them. I'm really interested in the section on why he wrote this book. I guess I don't want to flash all the pages. You guys could just screenshot it and you'd have the book. Let's take just a look at the opening of the book and see why. Just a sentence or two about why Charlie wrote it. I gotta peek in close at the chat. 3 Frye, huh? It's a good one. You know, 3 Fly is not. Oh, there Scott says the introduction's fabulous. Charlie Frye podcast. What? Stefan spilling the beans with the good stuff. Oh, with the magic word. Magic word pod. So I'll just Google Charlie Frye podcast and see what comes up. I'm assuming Stefan got the book. He's a reader. Because the smart ones get the books. You know, we can spend our money on tricks we'll never use. And some that are fun to play with, but maybe won't stay on our repertoire. But then we buy Life Works for the same amount of money that fill our brains with knowledge and inspiration and vision and history. Man, why aren't y'all buying books? I know it's not the easy way, but it's the way. Why I've written this book? Well, the short answer is I ran out of excuses for all those people who asked, when are you going to write the book? Okay, there you go. The shorter answer is I really like magic books. Well, go figure. Really likes magic book. Charlie works with his wife as well. They do a stage experience, and Charlie is an expert close-up performer as well. And I think what I need to do here is this. Read the whole thing, and then maybe do a book review. And maybe we can do this on the channel in like a more, professional capacity with a little more. This just looks so great. I could do the review now. It's great. Of course it's great. Oh man, here's the bio. This probably should have been its own book. His life story and biography about what he's done as a professional. I say it should have been a, what do I know? I'm just a scrub. I'm just over here. Anyway, there's your unboxing of Charlie Frye's Slightly Absurd. Hey, I've done it. I made a commitment to myself that I could read the book when I did the YouTube Live and Vertical today. And again, I'm looking for feedback on the vertical format, if not just live, but in the comments below afterwards, if this is a format that you guys would be interested in seeing me in versus the long forms that I do sometimes. Now, I think this would only be appropriately judged if we did some magic of some form, because, you can't just judge a stream by its cover. Can't judge a stream by its cover. So I have prepared the magic box for future unboxing experiences. This at no extra charge to the viewer today. Yes. What do we bring today to share? We brought a few magical items. The refilled Corona bottle. Oh, that's cool. A Rubik's Cube. Everyone likes Rubik's Cube magic when it doesn't take long. When it doesn't take, oh, that was horrible. All right, we have a sponge rabbit. Our newest member to the cast, Jack. Jack's here. Jack the bird. He needs a patch. Jack's, and then some food for Jack. And this, we're considering the latex lemons, but we're not sure. Did I put a sponge ball in there? No, okay. I just had the hole covered. Old man, hurry up, but take your time. Oh, there it is. If you're new to the Doug Conn magic experience, it's the illusion of entertainment, and then something miraculous happens. So here's the box we'll be unboxing from the magic box. It's a pretend gift from a magic friend, and it's kind of interesting that the box itself is a trick. Yeah, the gift box itself is a trick, which is something that I never understood, but I don't understand half my life. Oh, there's the trick. It's the box that's in the box. It looks like a card box, but it's not that at all. And like I said, the box itself fits within. And that's the part that I never understood. But that's not really the trick. That's just the box that came in. The trick is in the box that's not a card box. I mean, it's a card box, but it's not a card deck. In the words of Doug Henning, welcome to my world of illusion. My name's Doug, and this is an illusion of a deck of cards inside a playing card box, but it is not that at all. I can even make the illusion that I take a card out. I don't, but it looks that way. I make the illusion the card goes through the center of the box, right through the Now that can't be happening if there's a deck of cards inside the box, and there's not a deck of cards inside there. Not a deck of cards at all. If you saw it from the edge, what's inside there is a block of wood. That's right, it's a solid, I think it's walnut. You know what I have to test these? Speaking of unboxing, here, let me leave that in full view. Look what I also got yesterday in the mail. I don't want to show anyone's address here, but look what, I'll show my address. send me gifts. Gary Knights, Gary Animal, kind enough to send me some lignum vitae sticks, magical wands, and I think they're perfect for proving this is a solid block of wood. I don't know. Look good to me. What do you think? So you know what? Gary Animal made a post on Facebook, and if you don't know Gary, he's the guy that makes the Gazo cups. So if you've seen these cups on my YouTube channel, he makes these cups. He's quite the artist. He's a UK-based magician. He's a street performer and a comedy magician. And he made a post on Facebook that he liked Sleightly silks, but ones that weren't colored, or ones that weren't white. He liked colored ones. I happen to have an extra set of Sleightly silks, blue, and I sent him some blue Sleightly silks, and he was grateful enough. He said, "Let me send you a magic wand." And then when I opened the magic wand package, there was 2 magic wands. Dos au français. So I made the decision. I'm going to gift one of these to a fellow street performer. I have a young man in mind, and if not him, it won't be hard to find someone that needs this. But if you need a stick that won't break, this is the stuff. Lignum vitae. Yes, they're good for Chinese food too. Once I'm done with the magic, I get after some sushi with these bad boys. In New Orleans, we eat very big sushi. I'm also not a very good Chinese. Yeah, I don't do that too good. All right, one more card trick. This is an actual deck of cards, except not really. It's the illusion of a deck. You hope I'm better? Rarely. These days and age, I stay in the range of fair to midland. fair to middling, but hey, I've been worse, and that's not gooder. Can someone name a card in the chat? Anyone watching, just type the name of a card in. Whatever card you name, that's the one we'll use for this experiment. I do have a backup deck if this does go awry. You always want to have a backup in your ballpark. If y'all could hurry up, that would be appreciated. Inside this deck of cards, there is a prediction card. One card is a little different than the rest, and this is a trick that I do. 7 of spades or 4 of clubs? Oh, yes, you are all terrible. If I'd known about that book, I would have already bought it, but now I know. It's on my radar. Harrison Greenbaum's You Are All Terrible. That's a must-have. Did I not put it in here? I thought I put it in here. There it is, one card. There is one card in this otherwise blank deck. Much like Dean Dill's Blizzard, it's any card name. Now in this case we had, there was several. There were several cards named. Okay, that's cool. Did someone say the 4 of spades? It was the 4 of clubs. Okay. I think I got most of them on this card. Is your card on there? That's the misdirection. I need to switch the deck to make all the cards appear. And that's how we get your mental selection onto the screen. There was your 4s, 6s, 2s, fronts and backs, faces, and hey, look, we've unboxed the box and did magic with the box, and now we unboxed the deck of cards and did magic with that. Before I put it back in the box, I'm going to send them back where they were through the Magi multiverse when there was nothing on this side or this side. Put this in there again and do that for another fun spectator. I tell you the trick I have the most fun with when I do name a card tricks, and if you're not familiar with the mental photography deck, that was a version. Just call it a version. I don't know what it is yet. I'm playing around. I'm wading in the pool. Current favorite online, name a card trick, it's this one. If you haven't seen Dan Harlan's Card-Toon, you're in for a treat, and even if you have seen it, it's still good. Can someone from the chat once again name a card? And let me introduce you to Mr. Sticky. He'll be the performer for this experiment. Mr. Sticky is a movie. He's a stick man that does things. And 2 of clubs, huh? 2 of clubs. So these are all in order. They're all there. They're all different. And one of them is the 2 of clubs. If you're not typing the 2 of clubs, you could quit typing. We're using the 2. It does work with any card, but let's start here with the 2, and we'll demonstrate the powers of Mr. Sticky. Watch as he goes in search of the selected deuce. This happens when we riffle through the deck. He comes to life, removing the hat. Oh, wait, that's a rabbit? All right, it's a rabbit. Oh, wait a minute, it's changing. It's a rabbit that is transformed into the deuce of clubs. The 2 of clubs. It's the 2 of, as long as you say the 2 of clubs. Very good. That was just like we rehearsed. Your timing was perfect. I'm wondering now if the screen is mirrored. Like, are y'all seeing, let me move out of the way, like, is the writing correct or is the writing reversed for you on the posters? I'm just curious because when the card is revealed, it might show up backwards. Maybe if someone else named a different card. It's correct? Okay, cool. So I'm going to do this one more time. I'm going to do one more trick, and then we're going to go look at some algorithmic things and get to reading this book. But before I do so, hey, someone else name a card. We're going to do this one more time for the Muggles, the 9 of clubs. We're going for the 9 of clubs this time. I find when I do this once, it's a mystery, and then they always want to see it again, assuming the only card Mr. Sticky can find in the deck is the 2 of clubs, but it works with any card at all. The 9 of clubs this time. Here we go. The hat goes off, the hand goes in, the rabbit changes into one card. And what do you know, Joe? That card is the 9 of clubs. Yippee-ki-yay. Can't believe that worked twice in a row. So again, open thanks to Dan Harlan. This is his brilliant cartoon card trick. We're putting the shine on Penguin Magic because they need more business. PenguinMagic.com. Can you see it? Penguin Magic. Can't see it, it's too late. They just released a jumbo version of this trick. All right, so the question is, where do we finish? First of all, if you have any questions about what I've done, my life in general, like some bad magic advice, I'm your guy. Is it right or back? I think these are maidens. They're maidens, but does it matter with sticky on there? The beautiful thing about performing magic in real life and just doing it once is there's not a lot of retrograde analysis, correct? Instead of stopping to ask for questions, maybe we just move on to the sponge bunnies. Woo! I was going to unbox my Sharpie. I was going to do a trick with my rubber bands that I keep inside this thing. But I thought that would be a little bit too much, so I'm not going to do that. We're going to finish with the cups and balls. I'm thinking I need the green pad for this to be visible. All right, Uno Mas demonstration. Oh, I'm sitting on it. We're bringing out the green pad, so if you're here to wager, now is the time. I think this is the one for me. I'm gonna back this up just a little bit. I'm not that good. Y'all go watching that close, and we'll raise the. This will just let you see the magic a little better. Our closing number for your entertainment pleasure. It is the oldest trick in the book. It's direct from ancient Egypt. That's right, ancient Egypt. In fact, these cups are authentic replicas of the hubcap covers from King Tut's car. I spare no expense. It's 2 cups, 2 balls, a magic wand, and 1 nut. And you keep one eye on each. So keep one eye on the cups, keep one eye on the balls, and then keep one eye on me. And if you're missing the third eye, just share with a neighbor. Before I get crazy with the sleight of hand, we'll attempt to execute the magic without touching the props. That's 1 ball under each cup. Watch as I do nothing, but I do it very well. And voila, en français, there we go. They change places. It's a double mystery. They're underwhelmed. We'll do it again. But look, half the magic, which will be twice as impressive. Half the trick, twice as impressive. That looks like this. It just goes from here over to this side. Half the trick, twice as impressive. How does he do it? Some say how, some say why. Here's how. It's the trap doors in the top of the cup. It's the little trap doors that let me sneak the ball right through the right through the trap door in the top of the. So yeah, it goes right through, and from there it's elementary. The only problem is it's too much. It's too many with the cups and the balls and the stick. And it's Saturday afternoon. Some of you are drinking. I'm sure of it. Let's here. I get rid of I won't use the balls. I'll eliminate those. I won't use this. I won't even use the extra ball. Yeah, I have more than 2. It's a ball joke. That's right. And if the children get the humor, it's not my fault. Look, I just pretend to put it under the arm, goes through the trap door in the top, and then when you snap, there's 2. It's 2. All that's left is the big finale. That's right, we're moving down the home stretch here with the big finale. For that, I'm thinking a big ball. Not that the size matters. And, oh, that's a big yellow one. Not what I had in mind, but that'll work. I was hoping for it to be red. I did bring along the white one. I should mention these are hard leather bouncy balls, a simulacrum of an American baseball. That's the white one, that's the yellow one, that's the big finish. Whoop, there it is, the red one. And that's your exhibition of the cup and ball mystery. Let me do the Siegfried. There's the Roy. And that, this Saturday afternoon on August 19th. Is your live Doug Conn experience. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, I'm looking for feedback in the comments, so if you see something I could do good, or let me know. If you think this is preferable to the landscapes, let me know. And, you know, if you hated it, let me know that too. And thank you guys for hanging out with me while you're here, and I'll see you guys Wednesday. We'll talk more about the Charlie Frye book and do some other things beyond that. But yeah, y'all go, first go read a book. And then go share some time with your loved ones on this Saturday afternoon. I'll see you guys Wednesday. Au revoir.